Hello everyone, this is a Vissim video and I will talk about interstages, PUA files, intergreens, interstage lengths and just these numbers, how they add up, and especially the amber time, red amber time, how all of those will add up when you run a VISVAP, an actuated traffic signal. Before I start, I would like to say thank you for everyone who commented in the previous videos, liked, subscribed, and also for everyone who supported me on Patreon and on YouTube as a member. Thank you very much. So let's start. In Vissim, I show all the traffic signal state using the signal times table feature. If you go to evaluation window signal times table and you select the signal control you want, and then you OK, then it will bring this up. And on the right, you have the PUA file. So if I start the model, you see this is just a simple actuated crossing or intersection. And the first two lines are the signal groups, then the free detectors. It shows very clearly what is what, so like which signal group is in which state, and by holding the left button you can measure the time. If you look here, you can see it calculates the seconds. So as you can see in this interstage, at A and B the changes are these. And let me just say that we need to be very accurate with what these numbers actually show. So this shows the signal group. Then the second number is the end of red. And the second number, or third number, is the end of green. So signal group 1, signal group A, the green will stop at 0 second of the interstage. So the interstage here is 12 seconds long. And when it starts, then it starts counting the seconds, and then the 0th second, it will stop the green. Then, at the 6th second of the intergreen, it will stop red for signal group B. Then, Vissim, if you open the signal controller, go to the signal group tab, go to red amber and amber. There are other settings as well, but that is irrelevant at the moment. So I used 2 for red amber and 3 for amber. In some countries, you not necessarily have the red amber time, so just keep it then. But what you can see here is this is the time. This is the moment where the interstage starts. You count 6 seconds. You can see here as I measure it. At the 6th second, the red stops. Then Vissim calls the red amber. At the 0th second, green stops and Vissim calls the amber. And the length of that is according to the settings here. So 2 second red amber and 3 second amber. 3 second, 2 second. The interstage length is 12. So from this moment, it will run up to this moment. So my minimum green, or my green time, will be 4 seconds in the interstage. I like to use my interstages in a way that they include the minimum green time, so I don't need to check for them separately in the logic. In most of the countries, you use a 4, 5, 6 second minimum green time. That basically is there to allow vehicles, once it's green, so at least one or two can pass. And since they drive very slowly because they are stopping, they need to accelerate, so it takes time for them to basically get moving and let go, especially if it's like a heavy vehicle and not some fast motorbike. So let's here again, let's just repeat. So this is the signal group. The second number is the end of red, and the third number is the end of green. So here, these two numbers, the minus 127 and plus 127, they represent infinities, plus and minus infinities. Obviously, because for them it is not applicable to put a number there. So these mean that they are already green, and they will be green. Yes. So let's see what happens if I increase this to 8. Make sure that you always save your PUA file. So if I save it 8, you can see that the distance between the green and the red will expand to 8 seconds. You see, 8. If I change red amber and amber time, let's say I zero them out, it will show you very clearly that 8 seconds. There. And my interstage length is 12. So from this moment, this is the moment when it stops the interstage. So I will have 4 seconds of green time. If I want more, I increase this length. And just to see what this number does, so there are times when you also need to consider doing different than 0. In cases where you have a lot of signal groups, and the intergreen between different signal groups is different in that interstage. So it can be that one can run longer, the other can run shorter. So let's say for one that can run longer, you put 2. Just let's see what happens. At the moment, your interstage starts here, 18 seconds. Just let me restart and show you what happens now. So it was 18 seconds. So now starts at 20. But your intergreen will start here. Sorry, interstage. Your interstage will start here, and then in the second second, it will end the green, and 8 seconds later, it will end red. And again, let's just do the final test to be the amber and red amber. So if you have a long amber time, red amber time, which is probably not realistic, but assume that you have these, and you run the model, you see that it also initializes the signal. Whenever it goes green, it first applies that. And as you can see now, the two overlap. So here is your 6 second. Because this is 2 here, and 8 second starts from 0. So this is 6, but this is 8, this is 8. So that's why Between the two now, it is 6 seconds only, your actual intergreen, because you stopped that green 2 seconds later. And something important, again, so you need to increase this length if you want to include more minimum green time in your interstage. So at this time it starts here. So when your green time actually starts, that is 13 seconds. So if you, in your logic, you do something that that would change that with the stage active, if you have a condition that it would change immediately in the stage, it would change your signal back here already before even getting green. So in this case, it is recommended to increase this further higher up. And let me just put this back to 0. And let's run. So now our interstage length is 16 seconds, and since it starts at 0, because this is, we only have 2 signal groups change, and you only show signal groups here that changes. So if you don't list here a signal group, that will remain. It tells Vissim what to change and how. So our intergreen or interstage will start at 0 here, and will be 16 seconds long. And in this 16 seconds, you see that the green time you include is 3 seconds. Just let me double check. So 16 is here, is 3 seconds. Because you have a 5 second red amber. So if you want to have a 6 second, you need to add this 8 second, the largest here. If you have multiple signal groups there, you need to calculate, so it always starts from 0. Or if you have 2 2s, it will start a bit before that. Then you add up that 6 seconds you want to add, and that needs to be your length. So that will be 8 plus 5 plus 6, and that will be your interstage length. That includes all the intergreen time, all the red amber time, and your 6 second minimum green time. I hope this video wasn't that confusing. If it was, please just comment, and I can make a different one, or talking about something else. But always just remember that the numbers you put here is the signal group. Second one is the end of red. Then the third one is end of green. And these two numbers represent infinity and minus infinity. And those are used when it's that a number is just not applicable. Thank you very much for watching it. And please consider liking, subscribing as always. And I appreciate any support you give. If you want to support me, head to my Patreon. Link is in the description. Or you can also sign up as a member on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.